The BreakCore FPS you should play. Straftat.
Hiding as hell.
Have you ever been listening to some nice BreakCore beats and thought to yourself, I need to kill someone?
Sir, would you like to donate just $1 to help the orphans? It would mean a lot, and it would be the difference between them dying in a horrible fire and actually having a life that they can live. It's just $1, one time. That's all I ask of you, sir.
I found the trip to heaven. Heaven. Heaven.
Released on October 24th, 2024, Straftat is a free-to-play 1v1 arena movement shooter. You use the ability to sprint, wall jump, and slide to essentially momentum launch yourself around the environment. Movement is responsive, and battles are dynamic and ever-changing. Damn! And the wide selection of 150 maps brings a level of variety rarely seen in modern shooters. Gunplay has never felt so good in a game that kinda looks like ass, but like in a good way, with a Cruelty Squad inspired HUD and levels inspired by Skyrim, Afghanistan, Halo, Blam the manga, and Just a Square. The rounds are so short and different, this is sure to keep your ADHD rattled brain entertained for hours until the carpal tunnel sets in and you're forced to take a break and face the reality of what your degenerating body has become. Go outside. Breathe some fresh air for once. If this sounds cool, it's free. Load it up with your brother, your sister, or good friend, and have a blast. Now, we will move on to ranking every single map in the game, since I like the levels so much, and I feel the need to make a tier list. Adobe_00. All of the maps are going to be named something along the lines of 001 underscore yada yada. Reminds me of Afghanistan.
دان اینجا شاشته اینو یه سال نان میخوره بیا من به تو گپ بدی نگفتم تو میزنی دیگه چی گپ داری پدر میگی مرده میگی زن میگی فاش میگی هر چی میخوای میگی چرا بیگناه کی تقصیر اسرائیلی چی شد افریقی چی شد دوستی رفیقی چی شد به نکی با پدرت کردم با مادرت کردم با برادرت کردم تو که یکی اکبر هم برباد کردی.
Very cool, quality vibes. I like the ladders to the rooftops. The Havoc shotgun is kind of mid, since the shotgun only shoots twice and blocks your vision when you're reloading. But jumping on the rooftops makes you feel like an assassin in Assassin's Creed, even though I've never played that game. It's very cool. B tier. Adobe_01. Similar to Adobe_00, but at night with a new street layout. It's more cramped. The addition of a dagger and an SMG that seems to miss every shot adds an instant of chaos. If you can climb one of the ladders before your attacker gets to you, there is an interesting vertical aspect to the map. You feel like a hawk. The level rewards you with the dispenser, a rapid-fire gun with better aim, and if you do just a bit more parkour, you can get the FG42, which acts similar to a sniper, killing in 2 body shots or 1 headshot, A tier. Adobe_02. Really fun map. I love snipers, except when I play with someone who kills me right as I spawn in. Gay.
Oh, fuck me. That's good.
S+ tier. D Dread, interesting samurai dueling concept map, which all falls apart when you or your opponent falls into the void at the start of the round. S tier, apartment_00. Gun is much more fun than the environment. B+ tier, aquatic_00. Cool map design, Feels like that one backrooms level that's a pool. Big fan of the grenade launcher. C tier. Aquatic _01. I like the pillar you can climb on. I found the best strat was to jump around on the outside and bait your opponent to follow you so you can whip around and nail him. C+ tier. Arena _00. Simple but effective. All the guns are difficult to aim, so even if you get the AK in the middle, the SMGs on the other sides can match it. B tier. Arena _01. Anyone who gets the middle gun wins the game. Not fun. D tier. Arena _02. Alright. C tier. Arena _03. Cool map design. I like the bars you can jump onto. The pistols are like the only weapon worth using there. C+ tier. Arena _04. Rocket launchers are cool as a novelty, but that's it. B- tier. Arena _05. The weapons are spread out. The level design stacks. I'm a fan. B+ tier. Arena _06. The dispenser is a mid weapon, but it feels fun to shoot. A- tier. Arena _07. The elephant is one of my favorite weapons in the game, and the mad dash to grab it first and turn to shoot each other never fails to entertain me. S tier. Arena _08. No idea what's different about it from 07. S tier. Arena _09. The portals and long sliding paths add a lot of variability in how each round plays out. Very cool. S tier. Arena _10. Halo vibes. Good gun placement. B tier. Arena _11. Very quality vibes. Also reminds me of Halo. B tier. Arena _13. I enjoy the stare down and mad dash for the various weapons littered around the map. A- tier. Arena _16. You'll see this a lot. There is no Arena 14, 15. None of those exist. There's only 13 and 16, and this happens all the time. The constant falling gimmick, interesting for the first round, and becomes extremely unfun afterwards. D+ tier. Arena _20. Reminds me of a skate park under a highway. Great vibes, good gun placement, lots of avenues for attack. A+ tier. Arena _22. More Halo vibes. Fun place to shoot. B+ tier. Arena _24. Very fun, cramped map. The circle/maze theme works really well. S tier. Arena _25. Best rocket level by far. Sand dune bunker with lots of hiding spots. Big fan. A+ tier. Arena _26. I'm a sucker for the elephant. This wide open map with huge moving walls is so interesting. I like that the walls have holes you can shoot through, so you're never really safe anywhere in the map. Adds a lot of tension. S- tier. Arena _27. Great close quarters map, the layered floors that all connect in different ways, along with a good selection of weapons placed evenly throughout a bunch of the locations, adds lots of depth to how each fight could play out. S tier. Arena 29. I hate not being able to grab the stupid Havoc shotgun and dying in the first 5 seconds. A tier. Arena _30. Once I got used to the sword dueling, I started to enjoy the map more. A- tier. Arena _shadow _01. This map is centered around the proximity mine. Placement and taser timing are most effective. You can also use the repulsor to push your enemy into a mine, and I didn't even rank it. But off the top of my head right now, I'm going to say that was a quality A+ tier. Just my script doesn't have anything written for some reason. Arena _shadow _03. I have nothing to say about this map. B tier. Arena _shadow _04. The map starts off very cramped, but as the doors stay open after each map, there are less places to hide. Keeps the matches feeling intense. The profit, being able to shoot through walls, keeps you on your toes at all times. S tier. Arena _shadow _05. The map reminds me a bit of the Dune 1 Palace. Not super interesting, weird gun in the top right.
What's this?
C tier. Arena _shadow _07. Good weapon variety fun map. B+ tier. Autobahn _00.
Autobahn.
Funny.
That's fun.
Funny. Z- tier. Backrooms _02. Meh. Meh.
Fucking hell, man.
The gun is more fun in different levels. B+ tier. Basket _00. The elephant in the middle. Baller. I like the visuals of this. I'm a sucker for jungle brutalism. Sort of reminds me of some university campuses. B+ tier. Basket _01. Super fun movement in this map. It's cramped, but you just get flying on those pillars. B tier, basket_02. Really fun running around shooting low damage pistols and trying to get each other to walk into a claymore, which is low-key ruined once you learn about the AR up top of the map. B+ tier, bazaar_00. Beautiful map, chill vibes. It's a bit hard to find each other in the map. A tier, Conliferous_map. Double Knife Warrior is the best strat. S+ tier. Chateau_01. Wonderful map. Great guns. Good number of ways to fight each other. S+ tier. Chateau_02. Terrible. Fucking hate the Kanye. Worst gun in the game. Ah! 0 out of 10. Metacritic. Chateau_03. I like the Skyrim cult vibes on this map. Plays decent. B+ tier. Chateau_04. Looks cool. Plays cool. Is cool. A+ tier. Chateau_05. Well-balanced castle fight. Lots of weapons and routes to choose from. A+ tier. Chateau_07_no-grass_01. There's no _02 after this either. A Mayan jungle type map with a destructible environment. It doesn't add much to the gameplay other than vibes and lags the shit out of my computer. S- tier. Chateau_09. Proximity mines are always fun to play with. Not sure how I feel about the guns on the top of the cubes. B+ tier. Chateau_10. Dashing through this map, dual wielding knives feels awesome. S- tier. Chateau_11. Not much of a castle anymore. Double flames, roast that mofo. 1% Rotten Tomatoes. Corridor_01. This was the map I learned how to use the full potential of the beam loader. Very cramped, but lots of places to run. Feels almost like a horror map in the way it turns into a cat and mouse chase. S+ tier. Corridor_02. Quality sniper map, but the other guns are rendered useless. A+ tier. Corridor_04. I love sniper maps. Quick scope fights are the best. S tier. Corridor_5. Very weird vibe, looks cooler than it is fun to play. D. Just the letter D, there's not even tier. That map's getting the D. Corridor_07. Great map. The portals and guns add a great deal of variety, with none of the weapons overshadowing each other. A+ tier.
Fuck off.
Corridor_08. This double-layered town has a good mix of mines and guns. Nothing so overpowered that you are compelled to try and grab it every time. Maps with different height levels always make me think a little differently. S tier. Corridor_10. Knife Grenade Boom. A tier. I don't even know what I'm reading sometimes. Like, why did I write that? Corridor_11. Gust. 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 S+ tier. Dragonfly_barrel battle. This was the first ever map I played of this game. Funny concept, not fun in execution. D tier. Dragonfly_cliffs. This reminds me of a western. S+ tier. Dragonfly_crusher. Neat map, only issue is sometimes you start around and get crushed immediately. B+ tier. Dragonfly_pit. Super Quake inspired map, plays amazing. S+ tier. Dragonfly_space. I enjoy the sniper on here, but there is plenty of variety. A tier. Dragonfly_sewer. Sword supremacy. A+ tier. Dragonfly_shrine. The Boucanet can make you fly for some reason. S tier. Dragonfly_tunnel. Great vibes. I'm a big fan of this bender. Fun. A+ tier. Drain_00. An amazing map. The Javal Mahamard is the best melee weapon in the game, hands down. I feel more like an awesome ninja than with the samurai sword. The landmines also add some fun alternative ways to fight if you're not feeling the hand-to-hand combat. S tier. Drain_01. Cool sewer system with the goo. Glob 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 schlob glob bob. Glob 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 schlob blob. A+ tier. End game. Terrible map is the worst in the game. I hate it. The Realm of Darkness tier. Fort Nyat. underscore 02. Mid, weapons are mid, grenades are not very useful on this map, just overall mid, D- tier. Garden underscore 00. The environment is mint. Reminds me of the basket series of maps. A+ tier. Garden underscore 1. It's good. A+ tier.
yeah.
Garden underscore 02. This one's good, man. It's good. Beautiful Greek style palace. The Nize is a crazy spear. A+ tier.
What? Holy crap. Best thing in the game. Oh. Maybe not.
Garden underscore 03. Love the design. Going with that Greek/Roman style. The guns match the location. The fact you can climb up pretty high adds verticality. S+ tier. Garden underscore 04. Reminds me of a dark side version of Garden underscore 01. Big fan of the weapon mix-up and added foliage. Makes it hard to know where you'll be attacked and with what. A+ tier. High wall underscore 00. Love the guns on this map. It's a real test of skill when we both have the Weebly. S tier. Hinterland underscore 00. This is the most Halo inspired map so far. I'm just not a big fan of the weapons. A tier. HK underscore 02. Very detailed city map. Fan of the vibe. Chucking a grenade into a building and hearing all the windows shatter. It's a good feeling. A+ tier. HK underscore 04. I would like to note the DeLorean from Back to the Future is here. Not sure what implications this has for the lore, but I'm sure it's important. S tier. Ice underscore 01. The ice slide is a cool idea. In execution, you get annoyed very quickly. B tier. Ice underscore 03. The trombolonge is an awesome weapon, and the falling floors are a neat gimmick. I find the rounds usually end before the lack of floor becomes an issue. B+ tier. Impasse 01. No underscore this time. Beautiful temple map. I'm not very used to this weapon selection. I had a very even fight. S tier. Lost underscore city underscore 00. Love this map. Using the rocket launchers to shoot you into the sky reveals this entire rooftop part of the map with weapons, so many variations on how things can go down. S+ tier. Lost underscore city underscore 01. The movement the guns provide on this map is very cool, but after a few rounds, things sort of play out the same and it gets boring. B+ tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 00. Great map. The rush for guns gives you many choices on how things play out. S tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 01. This floating box has a deceptively high number of ways a round can play out. S tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 02. This map feels like a forest out of Silent Hill. Always satisfying to get a kill with the sword. A tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 04 underscore 0. Quick matches, they don't outstay their welcome. The minigun is always a joy. B+ tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 04 underscore 1. This map is alright, same as the last one, but the weapon choice is a little less fun. I do like the idea of the random gun dispenser, but the weapons aren't really worth it. B tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 06. A great sniper map. The two different sides with the portals add so many different avenues for attack. S tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 07. The way this map is double layered has this feeling of openness while being very closed off. You feel like you can see everything and nothing. Also, 10 out of 10 light bulb. S tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 08. I always thought this map was just pistols, but then it turns out there's a random gun dispenser that actually dispenses good weapons. I do find that every match plays out roughly the same, and the only changing variable is if you get a good weapon or not. B+ tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 09. Lots of avenues for attack, but most rounds just end up with you waiting for a good weapon from the dispenser and then rushing to the other dude who's still trying to get his. B tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 10. One of my favorite maps, the revolver being so shit to aim but not bad enough that it removes skill. The circular map leads to sometimes long stretches of not seeing your opponent, and the fact that you have to stop moving to aim properly makes each encounter a scramble that often leaves both of you unharmed. Put this shit in GOAT tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 11. I don't want to talk about it. A tier. Neo underscore arena underscore 14. Neat A tier. Patio underscore 00. I like the vibe. Weapons are a bit basic. A tier. Plague Timos underscore 00. It's a great 1v1 sniper map that has a lot more to it if you decide not to take pot shots at the start. S tier. Prison underscore 00. The vibe gets me good. S plus tier. Reaper Bahan underscore 00. Looks great, good guns, great back and forth. S tier. Reaper Bahan underscore 01. Nighttime version of the last map. I fuck with it. Only one weapon, but it's a fun one. S tier. Republic underscore 00. Fun revolver action. I kinda wish the dispensers opened sooner because they almost feel pointless since each round ends so quickly. B plus tier. Republic underscore 02. Watch me kill this guy with a barrel.
He dropped the fucking knives! Oh my god, that's hilarious. Come on, Kimbo. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. How does he feel right now?
Absolute Cinema.
I like
Republic
this.
underscore 07. I love a good sniper map.
Whoa.
A plus tier. Scaffolding underscore 00. Lots of angles of attack. Good weapon mix up. B plus tier. Stadium underscore 00. Interesting location. I like the vibe, but the fights didn't feel very satisfying. C plus tier. Stadium underscore 01. Mid. I like the sand though. D tier. Stadium underscore 02. I like running around and setting claymore traps. B plus tier. Saint Lucia underscore 00. A tier. I didn't even say anything. Saint Lucia underscore 01. Wide open with some of the worst guns. I'm conflicted on if it's good or not. B plus tier. Saint Lucia underscore 02. Fantastic. Love the shootouts right from spawning in. Plenty to do if you don't like the standoff. Great. Great. S plus tier. Saint Lucia underscore 03. Plenty of space, lots of branching paths, good shit all around. S tier. Saint Lucia underscore 04. Mid. Too large for just swords. D tier. Stroke underscore 01. Alright. B tier. Stroke underscore 03. Nah. B minus tier. Terminal Palace underscore 00. Love the David Lynch reference. RIP. A plus tier. The same place underscore 00. Good. A tier. The same place underscore 01. Mid. B minus tier. The same place underscore 02. Love it. Simple borderline horrible. S minus tier. The same place underscore 03. Mid, but the windows that break are cool, and being able to jump to the top is also cool. C minus tier. The same place underscore 04. I like this map. Good environment and gun. A plus tier.
Stop being a tryhard, get a life. The guy with the German Nazi PFP. Beautiful.
The same place underscore 05. Mid. C tier. The same place underscore 06. Mixed emotions on this one. It's got a cool map, but the guns don't flow very well, and each round mostly plays the same. B plus tier. The same place underscore 07. Mid. B tier. The same place underscore 08. Funny. Part tier. I don't know what happened in this one. I have no clue at all. The same place underscore 09. Like the same place underscore 04, but worse. B plus tier. The same place underscore 010. Ah! How the fuck do you win? Ah! The same place underscore 11. Good shit. S tier. The same place underscore 12. One of my favorite maps with one of my favorite guns. S plus tier. The same place underscore 13. Actually a horrible map. C tier. The same place underscore 14. Alright. I just hate the gun. B tier. Toilets underscore 00. It looks great. Poop tier. I kind of fuck with toilets though. Valhalla underscore 00. The Silencio is a fun pistol. Map is a vibe too. A plus tier. Valhalla underscore 01.
shit,
Rocket I like, but me suck at. B tier. Valhalla _02. I like the vibe. Weirdly hard to see where your opponent is. B+ tier. West Village _04. Good. Period.
Oh, what the fuck? How did we do that?
A+ tier. Now, as a final wrap up, I will make a custom playlist with only the S+ tier and above ranked maps and play with my friend and see what he thinks. We're gonna go maps, we're gonna hit load, and now we're gonna only load my S tier maps. So ready up.
Just the S tier maps.
1 hour later.
All right.
Well, I almost won.
Thoughts on S tier map lineup versus non-S tier, which is more fun, do you think? Which is
S tier versus
more
non.
quality?
Definitely. I think S tier had some pretty, a lot better ones. You know, you really spread the wheat from the chaff or whatever. You know?
All right, let's go. Vindicated at last.
Actually, it was ass, and your opinions are bullshit. But I want your video to at least try to get views.
And now I don't know what the truth is from the not truth. So let's.
And you never will. You never will, you little bitch.
Ah, that's wonderful. And we're done. If you want more videos like this, check out Straftat on Steam and buy the DLC because there's even more maps. And then if I'm going to cover another Straftat related topic, it's probably going to be the DLC maps because apparently there's another 150 Straftat DLC ones, and I'll probably do a tier list of it. So that's just in another video like that. So subscribe if you want to see that. Also, they're adding 4v4s and other more than 1v1s versions so you can play with more than just one friend. This game is about to get a whole lot more fun when I can add more than one of my boys to it.
Shout out to Gordo Aceto. Go check them out on youtube.com. Really big fan of their music. They let me actually use the music for the video, so shout out them. Thank you again.
Also, subscribe to the Patreon for bonus goofs and gaffs and to help me make more videos.